Terry Connors has had so much influence at the Diocese of Buffalo for the past 25 years that some employees referred to him as Bishop Terry. Connors last year downplayed that influence when questioned by the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team.
What do you say to critics who point out that you've been the lawyer for the diocese for the last 30 years as many of these crimes were being hidden from the public?
Well, it's not true that we were directly involved in those issues. Many of the decisions that are being criticized are canonical decisions.
But according to State Attorney General Letitia James, Connors and other church lawyers were very involved in what she calls, quote, systemic problems in the handling of sex abuse allegations in the Buffalo Diocese. Disgraced Bishop Richard Malone resigned 1 year ago today, and while Buffalo now has a new bishop in Michael Fisher, he will have to deal with the holdovers from Malone's time who will be vying for influence at the Catholic Center. Connors has represented the diocese since the early 90s, and the AG's report says church lawyers, quote, lacked independence because of their established role advising and defending the diocese on its handling of the clergy's sexual abuse crisis in various respects. Diocesan lawyers were cited 46 times in the AG's report, and Connors' firm has been heavily involved in meetings of the Diocesan Review Board at a time when the report says the diocese, quote, repeatedly failed to incorporate or reasonably document the decisions of that board. In an email, Connors stated, "We simply disagree with the Attorney General's interpretation of church law and definition of independence and expect these differences will be aired in the pending litigation." The I-Team asked Bishop Fisher whether he would keep on Connors as well as other advisors like former Vice Chancellor David LaPuma, who was cited 8 times in the report.
Are you taking the position that you would like to, start sort of a clean break with the people who were mentioned in that Attorney General report as being part of the concealment here and the violation of the charter, or are you going to rely on all the same people who advised your predecessors and sort of got the diocese into this mess?
I do need to meet people. I need to understand what their gifts and their skills are, as well as the issues behind certainly the report. So I have much work ahead of me before I could even really comment, who wouldn't or would be in a particular position.
For the I-Team, Charlie Speck, 7 Eyewitness News.